Hello guys, and welcome to another legendary map series. This time we've got Tarik with us. We're going to talk about the infamous, biggest, greatest comeback in history, not only in history on its own, but also the greatest result for a North American team, the Major 1 versus FaZe at the Cloud9 versus FaZe finals at the E-League Boston Major. A fantastic time and probably the best day of your life.
It has to be up there. I mean, definitely like top 3 life highlights. Might even be number 1 actually, to be honest.
To summarize this for you guys, it's basically Cloud9 0-2 in the beginning in the group, went on to beat Astralis and then 2 more teams, and then went through the hard side of the bracket and beat like 3 of the top 5 teams in the world, ending with FaZe, who were number 1. They had a positive record versus Cloud9 leading up to the major on all of these maps. I think Overpass was a map that got into the veto. That was a map that you guys had a ton of trouble on versus them in the past. And then we come onto this. It's on Inferno. We get to the final moments. We've got Tarik here in an EG jersey, but at the time he was playing on Cloud9. And now we're basically going to look at the map and talk with Tarik about it.
So right now on CT side, for the most part, it's like Tim and Stu are doing their thing at B, and they control everything that happens over there. It's their side, and then if they need something from us at A, we can help them. But then for us at A, it's usually just us calling our own setups. Like if I want to do something, or if Will or Tyler, if we want to play for a certain thing, then it's usually just like improvised. I wouldn't say it's like a dictatorship where one person's saying everything for both sides, unless someone really has a good idea, and then we all can agree on if we want to do it or not. I think it's more of like a democracy where, you know, someone says something and then we try to like help each other out, and then if it's the right play, we do it.
Yeah, on the CT side, you're not like calling strats, just setups. So how are you contributing your information? Like when things go silent, like are you asking them for information? Are you trying to clear something for them on B, since you guys are relatively passive? Like what are your comms like on A?
Yeah, for example, if we have full mid control and Tyler's holding it and there's no smoke there and they're not making any presence at A, then we tell the B players like, hey, either setting up for a house pop or they're walking up on you guys B. And then if they have full B control and they're not making any mid presence, then immediately our reaction would be like, hey, these guys are probably going halls. So we have to play for that. And we're just trying to sort of figure out what's going on. I think in this round it looks like they're on a low buy, so we're just playing a little safer. You see me again playing for the house pop because I want to make sure we don't get caught out by that. And then Tyler's playing mid to fall back, take a shot.
Dude, do you remember what kind of money they had in these last few rounds? Like, do you have an idea of when it was going to be an eco?
Yeah, for sure. I think we were expecting a low buy here, and you can tell just because like how passive we're playing at A, and Stu's going for, you know, a shot here and just to back up, safe play. I don't remember exactly what happens in this round actually.
In your mind, like there was a couple of rounds there earlier on where you were like in that box in a very tough spot, and then you had to like you not lucky, but it was like a miraculous spray down that you got to save you from it. Did that worry you about how you were playing personally, like your positions? Did you want to do anything a little bit different out the gate in the future, or were you like, well, it worked, so let's just do it again, maybe it'll go better next time?
I think it was just unfortunate because Tyler got caught and I didn't realize lane was open, like for example that one round, and then I just sort of like flick transferred to him on lane. I don't think I really overthought it at all. I think I was just sort of like, you know, he got there somehow. I don't know how, but I'm not gonna try to figure it out really. Let's just keep moving forward, because you can't really you think about what happened in the previous rounds too much, because then you can't even focus on the next round.
Yeah. The people aren't playing as much like automatic there. It's kind of like a happy position, get a kill, maybe push through the smoke. Stewie doesn't even like playing on the site anymore because people are just doubling him at coffins, mollying him out at quad, emo as well. What's changed about Inferno in that regard? Like, do you guys try to play from sites, or is there more of a focus on B control or like forward B control in 2020? I
think that meta has definitely changed. I think now it's way harder to sit in the site and hold your nades because the T's will just screw you. Like whether it's if you don't smoke the entrance, they're just gonna walk in and pop, and if you do smoke the entrance twice, then they're gonna wait for that and then do a full execute after. So I think now you have to take banana control as a CT, and you have to really fight for it, or at least like get the T's to burn a lot of their utility or get a kill and fall back, whatever it is. But I don't think you can really sit in the site anymore.
You were like, I'm putting the bomb down. He took one shot. He's not coming for another one. If he does,
yeah,
I'm screwed.
Right? There's no way, because it would be too risky because they're in the man advantage, so it wouldn't make sense.
This is a great round from Tarik, by the way. Take it away, Tarik.
Yeah, I think this round I got some good kills. I remember jumping across and they had no idea because Guardian didn't see me, so I got a free kill there.
I want to talk to you about this. Okay, so the movement here in this specific round, you take the shot on Guardian, and there's this game that you're playing where you don't know when he's going to peek you. Did you feel like if I stay here, we're going to lose? I have to get across, or you're just like, I can definitely get across, no problem. I'm just going to make that decision right now.
I think I would rather Like, okay, so once he took that shot, then I knew I can get off for free. And I think it's way more beneficial for me to be on this side than that side, because if I'm stuck in that corner, it's going to be so easy for them to just isolate me. So I think it's just like really like intuition, just right away, like making the decision if you want to go or not. Because if you like second guess yourself or you take too long, you can't do that, because then he's going to kill you if you wait too long.
And this is an ace. They didn't even talk about this in the cast, man.
Yeah, that was an ace. Yeah, that was a good round by me.
You guys remember that was an ace. He's the one who aced in OT, not Stewie. Tarik, you look a little stressed out there. A little bit.
I'm dying. Like, yeah.
So close to ending the game. We're into 19-19, and let's just move it ahead now to the last couple of rounds. This is a really great round in general. Okay, so here that was a crazy trade. Let's actually talk about that for a moment. So we're taking the A execute here. It's 19-20. Cloud9 2 away from winning, and they're going for another lane hit.
Yeah. So this round we had a good hold. We got 2 kills, and then they sort of got shut down. And I was so mad I didn't kill this guy, because I was literally watching for him to walk through the smoke. If you see me, but I don't know how I didn't kill him. I was like so surprised.
It was a great reaction. Like
Yeah. And then after that, Will sort of died, and so now like this great hold went to sort of just being a hard round, and Skadoodle stayed alive in the back of the site.
Who are you watching?
Right now I'm watching Tyler for sure.
Okay.
Right now I'm trying to figure out what's gonna happen, and I'm trying to get the rest of the guys to come help him.
It's a pretty genius play from Ska, isn't it?
Yeah, he made a sick play for sure. That was huge, because we had a great hold, but then we sort of let it go, and then he saved us there.
Yeah, drops the smoke, waits for someone. Like, no one wants to jump up because he can op them. They go to spam to the side, he jumps up. It's like, Quake moves from Skadoodle in that moment. And now what could be the last round of the game. Can't remember if it actually is. 21-19, and it's another round. You guys come through with another sick hold. You're going back to the CT side comeback, a pretty successful OT, just more of the same, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the whole every round was just ridiculous overall. So everyone played great too on both teams. Well, probably on my team more so. I think our people on my team had more highlights than theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone was playing good on our team.
Are there any tells that you remember that you were like kind of gambling off of, or was it just when you like saw people that you were making calls?
Definitely. I mean, when we were playing on this team, we were definitely like very risky, like the way we played in Gambly. So I'm sure there was a lot of that happening. I can't recall specifically, but just in our play style, and also not always, but sometimes we did make gambles that, you know, were a little risky. But I still think that we played good, like with this iteration of Cloud9. I mean, we made a lot of top 4s. We won a couple of events. But
you were top 6 in the world at the time, coming into this major. So yeah, definitely really good.
I mean, I think we could have. I think we were a strong team still, even though we had our ups and downs. I think overall, like, we made a lot of progress, and it was obviously a really fun time.
You're sitting in spawn in this situation. Kerrigan has no idea. It's like, what is this idiot doing there?
Yeah, he's pissed for sure. I don't remember how I ended up there, but definitely caught him off guard.
And I think this has a lot to do with you. You actually boost up for the kill. Oh, you get traded out immediately, and then automatic comes through the smoke. 1v2 situation.
This in itself is like a really hard round to win, in my opinion, as well. Like every time there's an upper triple, I feel like it's so difficult, because these shots. Kills. Yeah, it's. I feel like the shots here are easy for an upper. So we pulled it off somehow, but.
You guys have an op on the retake as well. Yep. No grenades, so you have to like dry peek something, and then
he sort of took the risk of like hoping that the CT guy wouldn't peek him and holding banana. But yeah, and then we closed it out, and the rest is history.
That's it, man. That was a big day. Look at this. So happy. Like in this moment, are you just like, what the hell? What the hell just happened?
In that moment, there's my mind is blanked out, and it's just so hype. Like it's just so surreal, and just I don't know, just kind of crazy. Especially because I had my family there as well, and they got to watch and see it live. And my mom I remember her telling me like how it's one of the moments she'll never forget, and just like all the confetti flying, and like how she's so happy that she was able to experience it live. Yeah, it was really special.
What was the drink of choice that night?
Actually, we went to the after party, and I didn't really like. I was chilling. I was just trying to enjoy it. So I didn't really like get too messed up. I don't remember what I drank. Probably some vodka.
A little vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like no amount of alcohol could even make this better. I mean, this is as good as it gets. And then now, I mean, what's the mutual? There's just mutual respect across the board between you and this other in phase, right? As you're going and like shaking everybody's hand. And are you guys like when you're seeing them? Like, are you extremely happy and trying to be like mindful of how they feel too, or?
Yeah, I think you have to show empathy for sure, because just like what both teams went through there, and I even after, even still now, I feel like terrible. Obviously, like, you know, just because I don't know. Is that messed up to say? Like I know I'm not terrible. Like in the sense that like
you feel like
I know
awful that it happened.
Like I don't feel awful that it happened, but I would say like I sort of can empathize for them, like and like feel bad. Like I sort of see like how they could feel by losing that kind of a game because it was so close. But yeah, I mean, I definitely like it's how it is, you know.
If you play it back, would you give them the win or?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying I feel like I know how bad they feel is what I'm trying to say. So that's why I sort of empathize for them. But there's nothing you can do. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's what the game is, man. If both people could win, it wouldn't feel as good, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So it's been a long time. It's felt like forever since then. When's the next NA major?
That's a good question. I mean, we're looking good right now. Let's see. So let's see how Blast goes and then see what happens. But I mean, hopefully another NA major. That would be sick. And hopefully in NA, maybe New York. I'm just saying.
New York. All right. Well, thank you so much, Tarik, man. That was super fun. And I think for the fans who get to watch it back and get the second perspective, it like adds a lot of enrichment to the game. So hopefully you can do more content like that. And that's going to be it. If you have any recommendations for who should do another legendary match review on, let me know. Tweet at me. Hit us up on all the Blast. #BlastPremiere. Blast Premiere on Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube. And go ahead and hit that sub button, ding the bell, and like, what are the YouTube protocols?
Oh, subscribe, YouTube, like, I don't even know, actually. I don't really sell it like that. I just post content.
I was just letting you know. I know the weather is cold, but you
yeah, he just posts content. All right, thank you so much, guys. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, and make sure if you liked it to watch these videos, then also you can leave a comment in the pants below if you have something to say, along with a like and share. Don't forget that either.